Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Now, this is going to be something a bit different. This is my first ever, I guess, movie kind of video. Like, it's not necessarily a view, it's just a discussion about Marvel's newest movie, which is Endgame. I have not seen it. I do know that it is out as of now. There will not be any spoilers or anything, so this is just purely a discussion thing. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am not someone who usually goes and sees a movie once it comes out immediately. Like, I'm far too busy and caught up with things. But a friend of mine, he was talking to me one day about, Captain Marvel, and it's kind of interesting how a character whose movie has essentially just came out, all things considered, in comparison to all of the other Avengers, and they're immediately going to be in Avengers Endgame, and they weren't there at all, so to speak. So, I kind of wanted to talk about Captain Marvel in general, and there's two things I wanted to hit on about the actress's, I guess, issues, so to speak, and that's her behavior and how her behavior was viewed. I know that kind of sounds similar, but I just want you guys to just give me a chance to explain my key points about this, okay? So, if you don't know, Captain Marvel's movie, I think came out a few months ago, and, it had a few people worried. I don't know if you guys have seen my previous video, it's called, SJW is ruining, writing for Marvel Comics, and Captain Marvel's movie had people worried because they felt that that was a movie that was going to be affected by the the SJW elements, that is causing Marvel Comics to fall on the decline that it is currently in right now. But nonetheless, people were willing to give Captain Marvel a chance, and upon hearing the actress's responses to the criticism and concern, most people were unfortunately met with the term, "This isn't a movie for white men." Yeah, about that. It only reaffirmed our concern for how some actors and writers are selected for Marvel movies and the writing of Marvel Comics, if you are unaware. Now, I wasn't in on this or anything. I didn't really, respond. I don't follow people on Twitter or whatnot, but I did hear, because this was trending all over the freaking place, so I did hear about this. And my friend was a participant in this, so, I got quite the, earful. I mean, from what I was hearing, this actress was going off on people. A fan would literally just come up on the Twitter with a question about the movie and was met with a almost feminist barrage of insults and slanders, hey, this movie isn't for you, it's for women, don't you watch this movie if you're a man. Oh, if you're a white man, you better back the heck off, this isn't your movie. I don't know. And this is going to bring me to point 2. She had no problem talking about her political and social views on social media, which is fine, by the way. I just want to let you guys know I don't have anything against this. But the issue is those topics are topics that should just be related to a discussion that you want to have. She was addressing these topics and bringing this up in response to concern and questions about her film. These aren't, answers that I would expect an actor or actress to use in correlation to a question concerning a film, as that's not what the viewer or whoever is asking about. They're just asking, what's your film going to be about? Is whatever going to affect whatever question they're asking, is this going to affect your film? How did you get past this as your actress? And the hostility from this actress was quite amusing, So I hear. Because just attacking people for having a question about a bloody film is, that's kind of a new level of concern for me out of, film. The film industry, especially for Marvel, because once again, guys, I don't know if you've watched my previous video, but SJW and Marvel are lying in bed together right now, okay? Like, they have been screwing each other for decades now, essentially. That is how bad it's gotten at Marvel. I don't know if you guys read comics, but if you look at a comic made in the last 10 years compared to comics written now, it makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to throw up, man. But this is going to bring me to a question right now. Do you guys believe that Captain Marvel should have been in Endgame, since her film has literally come out months before Endgame? Because I'm going to give you my thoughts right now. I don't really think that she should have been in Endgame immediately, or maybe Endgame should have been pushed back another year at least. I mean, someone getting their own solo film and then immediately hopping into, like, what is to be the grand finale of a great battle of the Avengers is kind of... It's kind of... to me, you know? Like, they're just immediately going there, and from what I hear, like, she's quote-unquote the most powerful, cough, because if you actually read Marvel comics, you know, this is just another kind of SJW thing. But, I'm curious, like, what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think the whole, I guess, move on that is? Like, do you think that that was to help the whole kind of SJW thing, and that's why she's the most powerful, quote-unquote, character in the movie now, or you think it's just random? Because I'm kind of believing that it's the first option, because once again, if you've read a Marvel comic as of late, yeah, they're kind of blowing this character out of proportions with how quote-unquote powerful she is. But now, personally, I just want to get on, like, something that I feel that I should get off my chest. I think that she should have left her political and social views out of the film whatsoever. Like, I really think that when she was answering questions and stuff, she should have just answered them in a respectful way, because, you know, it's fine if a viewer is concerned about the film, and I think it's an actor or actress's job to, you know, kind of say, hey, you know, maybe this film isn't for you, but it might have something that you'll like, and I hope that you give it a shot, you know? Not necessarily saying that you just shouldn't watch it at all then, you know? Like, it's just approaching it in a way that you're, you know, kind of reaffirming that, hey, it may not have everything that you like in a film, but it still might be worth a view. In this case, the hostility was real, man. Like, my gosh. The hostility was real, and she's literally just essentially confirmed, you know, her political and social views, and I kind of think that's what helped her get that spot, in all honesty, because, like I said, SJW and Marvel are in bed together at the moment, and it is not pretty. But once again, I want you guys to give me a vote in a poll. I'm going to post it probably either early or right now. And I ask you right now, do you think that the way that she conducted her behavior was justified and okay, or you disagree? And I also would like to know in the comments, do you think that she should have appeared in Marvel Endgame? Once again, I have not seen it yet. But I do know that she is going to make it. Well, she did, because the movie's out now. She did make an appearance in Endgame, and it's kind of interesting that a character whose movie just came out is going to have a spot in a movie that has been in the making for a few years, because it takes a few years to make a movie. So the fact that someone's movie just comes out and now they have a spot is, I don't know, man. I don't know. But once again, that's going to bring this video to a close. If you are new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you're interested. It's your choice. Hit the bell just so that you actually get notifications, because YouTube's busted. And by the way, I do want to let you guys know that, you know, the whole watermark issue, like, I just want to clarify something real quick. Like, I'm actually probably going to buy the thing so that I won't have to worry about it. But unfortunately, where I upload my videos, it's not my computer, so I can't just, you know, willy-nilly download the full software, because it's quite a large amount of, you know, storage and stuff. So it's someone else's computer, so like they're fine with me like having some things, which is like just the free version, which is, you know, it's a lot smaller. Pause. But until then, we'll just have to bear with me, guys. I hope that it's okay. I am a podcast channel after all, so you mainly just listen to me. As always, rate the video what you think it deserves. Tell me what you want to see in the future in the comments below, and I will see all of you in the next video. Take care.